Our next presenter is Mr. Rajat Sharma, and he's Technology Advisor at Blue Yonder. And he's been with Blue Yonder since 2018, and he provides technology input and consultation for the Blue Yonder Luminate platform. Yeah, so I've been in the industry for close to 30 years now, and you hear or see all sorts of solutions providers out there touting the latest and the greatest. But I've actually had a chance to look at Luminate a bit closely, and I think it's a pretty impressive product. And I'll let Rajat speak a bit more about it. So with that, over to you, Rajat.
Thank you, Raymond. So yes, JDA is now Blue Yonder. If you've been wondering what happened to old JDA, so we've had a great brand rebranding that we've done earlier this year, and now it's Blue Yonder. So today, I'd like to take a few minutes to discuss our mission here at Blue Yonder, which is to empower people and companies to fulfill their potential, and how our Luminate platform can enable that mission. So when we look at what is happening in the world today, digital transformation is both a disruptor and an opportunity. For example, let's take in the manufacturing sector, personalization of products is blurring the lines between retail and manufacturing, creating supply chains of one. We all know that data is the livelihood of any business, and with distribution and 3PL, data is a new currency. For retailers, winning in the market today requires being innovative and cutting edge, and today's consumers want better customer experience. They're looking for instant gratification and hassle-free returns. Disruption from this digital transformation is forcing industries to look for opportunities so that they can continue being leaders in their domain. Now, what used to be buzzwords in the past, such as IoT, cloud computing, AI, and big data, are now must-haves for best-in-class companies as well as best-in-class solution providers. And through Luminate platform, Blue Yonder enables customers to dynamically leverage their digital transformation at scale. So what does the supply chain of the future look like? It's autonomous. In the past, we've had teams that have had limited visibility, which contributed to significant difficulty in finding and resolving problems. Additionally, companies have been relying on statistical inference, leveraging limited amounts of sample data. Now, with machine learning in the picture, when machine learning is leveraging big data, prescriptive recommendations can be prioritized and provided to the business. A unified portal allows for composite dashboards that span across traditional business functions, and this allows individuals across those functions to become enterprise players, collaborating and making decisions in real time. Customers who have engaged with us on these future supply chain solutions are realizing reduced operating costs, increased employee productivity, and improved plan quality and accuracy. Now, as we move ahead in a vision of delivering the autonomous supply chain, the industry's first development platform is the Blue Yonder supply chain platform. Now, this platform focuses on navigating complex end-to-end supply chain challenges in the digital age today. This platform is infused with artificial intelligence and machine learning optimization technology. It is infused with an intelligent, efficient API-led integration architecture that's powered by MuleSoft. And to top it all, a game-changing strategic partnership that we have with Microsoft, which is a very critical component in our transformation to becoming a SaaS company with hyperscalable service-oriented architecture. A key goal that Blue Yonder had when we were developing this platform was to create an open and flexible platform, that partners and customers could use, but even develop on. So what is interesting to note here is that we have several Blue Yonder customers and partners that have developed applications from scratch that work within the platform and leverage Blue Yonder core applications. These business collaborations that we've had with technology partners and emerging technologies are Blue Yonder's strategy to develop a more cognitive and connected solution environment, to power digital transformations and create competitive advantage for our customers. Now, here is a look at a Luminate solutions portfolio. Luminate platform is a primary enabler in supporting the autonomous supply chain. It supports integrated real-time planning, manufacturing, warehousing, transportation, and commerce, and the efficient labor to run those functions, which is all on an underlying platform that is smart, agile, mobile, and connected. Now, as we all know, COVID-19 pandemic outbreak has caused significant supply chain disruptions globally. And what Blue Yonder has done, it has played a very significant role in supporting the ongoing operations of our customers. We had compiled several low-cost and free limited time offers to leverage Blue Yonder tools to help customers through the COVID-19 complexities. And one of them was the COVID-19 Visibility War Room. This was part of our Luminate Control Tower product, helping customers overcome the challenge in predicting and also resolving any unexpected supply chain disruptions with machine learning based prescriptive insights and recommendations. This is exactly what our Luminate Control Tower is all about. Luminate Control Tower is one such essential component of our platform, that provides end-to-end visibility of your supply chain. It gives you insights to discover, interpret, and act on real-time information from the entire digital ecosystem, including third-party data sources. Machine learning empowers prescriptive resolutions to supply chain challenges and helps by giving you insights on what should take priority and how would those resolutions be executed. And finally, the four differentiators of the Luminate platform, which are user experience, intelligence, information, and deployment. Now, I would not go into the technical details of each of these components unless you are interested to know further. And I'm always happy to have a side discussion on any of the Blue Yonder solutions in more detail. However, since time is of the essence here, I'd like to quickly wrap up the presentation with a question some of you may have in mind. Why Blue Yonder? Well, it's the world's leading supply chain platform. It's considered the best-in-class SaaS-based transportation, warehousing, fulfillment, and labor capability solution with faster time to value. And I say this not because Blue Yonder is recognized as a leader in all the four different magic quadrants of Gartner, a leader in the magic quadrant for planning, transportation, warehousing, and we have been doing this consistently year on year for the past 10 years, which signifies, our continuous investment in our solutions, more importantly in the leader quadrant, which is by staying relevant and matching the industry needs that we have today. Now, to give you some context in terms of numbers, we have over 3,000 plus global customers worldwide. 73 out of 100, the top retailers, they run Blue Yonder. 77 out of 100 of the top manufacturers have chosen Blue Yonder to run their supply chain operations. And 8 out of 10 top 3PLs run Blue Yonder as well. So this gives you a clear idea where we stand in the market. And there's much more than meets the eye. We have a lot more in the solution portfolio, that I would probably want to talk about. But since we have a limited time today, if any of you want to explore, want to talk about any of the other Blue Yonder solutions in more detail, I'm more than happy to get on a call and get some questions on the way. And finally, we have about 400 plus patents that have been granted or pending in the Blue Yonder portfolio today. And I think with that, I come to the end of the presentation, and I'm happy to take any questions that you may have.
All right. Thank you very much, Rajat. Thank you for that introduction to Blue Yonder and to Luminate platform. Let's go into the first question. Is your solution more suitable for retail business? I think you did mention retail a couple of times.
Yes.
Is it more suitable for the retail sector? Because this person is from the engineering industry.
So one of the interesting things, Bob, is Blue Yonder offers end-to-end supply chain solutions, irrespective if it's retail, manufacturing, 3PLs. So retail also signifies a great deal to us because there are many other products within the retail industry. So depending on the use case, depending on what the problem statement is, probably you narrow down on what would be the right recommendation from a Blue Yonder solution for retail.
Right. Okay. Okay. I think some of our audience may be trying to position Illuminate platform in their minds, because we all know there's lots of different IT solutions for the supply chain sector. And one specific question here is the Illuminate solution different from ERP?
So first of all, we are not an ERP house. We support information that's coming out of an ERP, because when you're talking about a supply chain ecosystem, we do need information coming from an ERP. Let's say, for example, if it's an SAP or an Oracle or any other industry-leading ERP that we may have. But we are not an ERP house. We provide solutions from a supply chain standpoint in the field of retail, 3PL, transportation, and manufacturing.
So if you did have to describe Illuminate very quickly in 10 seconds, what would you say it is?
It's the world's leading development platform for our customers and partners. And it's the only platform out there today which has, we've integrated with the great emerging technologies for the supply chain world. So all you have to do is, get on the platform, and we've done most of the work for you. So in terms of integrating with third-party carriers, third-party data inputs for your supply chain ecosystem, we've done most of the work. So, and as I mentioned, with a partnership with Microsoft, we offer this software as a service on Azure. So, it's a very breeze through component of deployment. All you do is it's a subscription, per month, and all the components, including the features and the AI ML that I mentioned, is part of the platform. So all that comes as part of the platform.
Right. Okay. Thanks, Rajat. This question is from Stan Shin. Stan may be familiar with JDA in the past. And he's asking, are there any specific changes or updates since you evolved from JDA to Blue Yonder?
Oh, absolutely. We've been doing a lot of work the last 2-3 years as a company. We've evolved a lot. And one of the main reasons to rebrand from JDA to Blue Yonder was to align with that vision that we had to reach a state of autonomous supply chain, which is self-learning and self-healing. And we've acquired a few companies in the past 2-3 years, just to keep in alignment with the vision. And we've incorporated AI ML in our platform. We've started to seamlessly have integrations as part of our API-led efficient architecture, which is part of our platform as well. So from an emerging technology standpoint, we have done a lot of work on the products itself. We have evolved the products over a period of time, and we've merged them with emerging technologies, to create that seamless supply chain platform, easy for our customers to adapt so that they don't have to do a lot of work. We've done the work behind the scenes. We have built that platforms from scratch. Solutions are best in class, so that if a customer today has to, take on a transportation system or a warehouse management system, they don't have to worry about what will be the challenge of if 3 years down the line or 5 years down the line, will I be able to integrate with, let's say, IoT signals? You're talking about digital signals. Today, we have already done that. So today, our solutions are capable of not only ingesting data from emerging technologies, but our platform is built for the future. So we ingesting data, to just give you an example, not only from IoT signals from a warehouse, from robotics, but we have done a lot of work with Microsoft, and we've built a robotics hub with Microsoft, and we've implemented that with one of the largest warehouses in the world with DHL. And what we're doing there, it's a plug and play feature. Customers don't have to worry about a solution if they have 6 different robots in the warehouse. It's a plug and play. We give you that, the flexibility of using a solution and just plug and play with whatever autonomous robots you have in the system. So we've thought this very carefully, and we keep evolving our products over a period of time. There's a lot of thought going into this. And this is not just the Blue Yonder team that's doing it. We have special interest groups, we call them SIGs, where customers come back from the industry and give us feedback. So we ask our customers, what exactly do you need in the next 5 years? What are you looking at? What are you expecting from the supply chain? And along with the customers, then we go ahead and then we start, evolving our products accordingly.
Okay, all right, okay. Well, that's great. That's great, Rajat. Thank you very much for your presentation, telling
Thank
us
you,
all
Bob.
about Blue Yonder and the Illuminate platform. And
Rajat,
Rahman,
thank you.
back
Yep,
to you.
thanks.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Bob.
Raymond.
Thank you.
Rajat, yeah, so thanks. I guess it would have been great if you had more time, but we do have those one-on-one consulting sessions.
Yes.
And we also will have time for more questions at the end. So if
Sure.
any of our participants have any questions, please feel free to ask them.